off on yet another trip around the UK and Ireland in the search for birds to paint.
Over there! We're going to Derbyshire to see the dipper.
Ireland to see little terns.
Wales to see the black grouse.
London to see peregrine falcons.
Scotland to see the crested tit.
And this time, we're going to go across the sea to Northern Ireland, specifically to the beautiful County Antrim, where we're going to go in search of one of the most iconic seabirds ever, colourful beak.
The puffin!
Correct. And I'm going to be painting them back in my studio. We'll be employing more traditional methods of painting with our good friend, Stephen Mangan.
I think we've got some masterpieces, Stephen. What do you reckon?
We've got some pieces.
Jimbo, I'm going to be doing some painting too.
We're getting on top of each other a bit now, aren't we?
Ooh, Oh, he got pooped on! And we do have a laugh, don't we?
Oh, we have a right laugh.
Do you know what, Jim? I might go out with you again.
By the 1 millionth day, I'll have you painting like Rembrandt.
We'll also meet a lot of local artists.
Oh, very lovely.
You said it.
Puffin. So that is me, Jim.
Look at that. And that's me, Nancy.
And a fine selection of feathered and not so feathery friends. This time, we're going to be heading across the seas to Northern Ireland to see the puffins. I've seen them once before on Lundy, but we might get a bit closer.
I've never seen them before.
They're really good fun, and they're quick. They're like... You know, like a brightly coloured moth?
Yeah.
But a bit bigger. It's a tough little bird, the puffin. It spends 8 months of the year at sea, but every spring more than 1 million of them flock to the UK and Ireland to reunite with their mates.
That's lovely.
It is. Puffins, you see, pair up for life, which can mean decades, as they can live for over 30 years.
Love puffins.
I know. Is it your favourite orc?
It's in my top 10.
I'm going to do a background. It's quite a messy process. And if you don't want acrylic ink on your nice lawn, put a bit of cardboard down. Make sure it's nice and wet. I'm going to go off in a different, diverse diversion for this puffin painting. I like to really drip it on. And it's just a case of letting it go where it wants to go, really. Right, I'm going to do a puffin with a background sunset off the back of an island. To paint a bird and put it in its environment gives a bit more of a clue about its life and its personality. That's kind of the right colour for the sky. And now we'll give it a little bit of extra colour. You can draw and sketch birds in the wild, or you can mess about with it and just do something more abstract and get the feeling of the bird. It's getting there. Here we are on the northeast coastline of County Antrim, to be specific. We're going to be looking for a bird which children love, adults love, I love it, you love it. Colourful beak, orange feet, what's it called?
I know what it is,
what?
The puffin.
The puffin, you're quite right.
Oh, I love puffins.
You love a puffin, don't you? A puff, 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 puffin. I just can't stop puffin. Puffin and a puffin. We're going to Puffin Isle. We'll get that song sorted out at some point. We'll rewrite the lyrics. Here we are, Fairhead Cliffs, the tallest cliffs in Northern Ireland, 600 feet.
Well, that is tall.
That is very tall. And there is Rathlin Island, the kingdom of the puffins. You can't see them from here.
No.
Unless you had the eye of an eagle, and even then you'd be pushing it, but that's where they are. We'll go there later on in a boat.
Exciting.
Yeah. I've got an idea now. Let's go and explore more of this wonderful countryside and do some artwork.
Yeah, let's do it.
When I'm out in the landscape, I might want to just stop and paint the landscape, and you know I do.
What if it rains?
I don't care.
Get a move on.
Do it quicker, I'll bring a hat. Oh, right, this looks like a good place to perch. A little bit scary. But I'm a daredevil. I can deal with it. Oof. Oof. Well, an ancient site, but I'm going modern. Got my iPad. I used to do this quite a bit when these apps first happened. And David Hockney used to do it a lot. And I haven't used this for about 15 years, so who knows what's going to happen. Okay, so rocks. This is actually really good fun. And it really responds to the weight you put on it. I like it. And there's Rathlin Island. So I can actually match the green. People have probably been painting on this site since Neolithic times. And then, when they did it, it'd be scratching it onto the rocks. But now I live in the future. Oh, it's doing me back in this. I may be living in the future, but my back is living in the past. There, that'll do. I'll call it the gully overlooking Rathlin Island. Thank you and goodbye. Do you remember when we were in Northumberland?
Yes.
Do you remember we met Sorrel in a hide?
Yeah, she's lovely.
Do you remember?
Yeah.
And when we were there, she said she was going to go off and work in Northern Ireland. Well, we're going to go and meet her.
Brilliant.
Hello, Sorrel.
Oh, lovely to see
You too. How are you doing?
How are you?
So you've now settled down in Northern Ireland. You're loving
this is
it.
my home. Yeah, I do. I love it, and the coastline and the sea. Like it's just fab.
It is. This is great, though, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, all this coastline is the basaltic columns of the Giant's Causeway.
It's like
isn't it?
prehistoric.
And, yeah, it's awesome.
So nice,
I'm
isn't
looking
it?
out there. There doesn't seem to be that much out there.
There's not an awful lot, but I've been watching a little grebe, an adult little grebe, just sort of feeding in and around here, and it keeps popping up, but it keeps diving away, which means sketching it has been a bit tricky.
That's lovely. Have you drawn a puffin yet?
I haven't. I've only seen one puffin this year. I used to get to Rathlin.
We're going to go to Rathlin Island.
Yeah. Oh, amazing.
So hopefully we'll see puffins.
Yeah. Parrots of the sea, they call it. Apparently, like the ridges on the beak shine in UV.
So if you were a puffin in a disco,
Yes.
your beak could light up.
I love that.
Oh, and the little group just popped.
Oh, no, I went
just
back down.
Oh, it's up again.
Oh, he's
Hey,
such
over
lovely.
I love the rusty red on the head.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
It's gone back down.
Got to be quick.
Oh,
That's it,
bless.
whinnying.
Is that an official term, a whinny?
That's what I've been told. I've always called it a whinny.
Like a horse?
A tiny, tiny pony.
It's all on its own.
Or was it whinnying to find someone else?
Yeah, well, they do that in the spring. It's like, I guess it's their display song, in a way.
Oh, it's gone again.
Oh.
Well, good luck.
So lovely to see you, Sarah.
Yeah, you too. Where are you off to now?
We're going to go and have a look over the cliff and see. You can see over there.
Awesome. I've heard there's peregrines around here. So
lovely
good luck.
to see you.
Yeah, you too. Enjoy
Bye,
the rest of your day.
Sorrel.
Bye.
See you then.
Bye.
See you.
Bye. Turner used to walk for like miles and miles throughout the countryside, just like painting pictures and getting a kick out of it. Nothing beats a walk though, does it? As opposed to driving, because you're usually asleep. So it's always better to walk.
So then you know I'm fully awake.
Yeah. I've never, ever come across you dropping off asleep whilst we've been walking.
No, you need to be concerned if that happens to you.
Yeah, yeah. You know, I was just reflecting.
Is this a date?
Every day's a date with us, isn't it?
That's true.
Well, I was reflecting, looking at the water in that lock and thinking of reflections. I'm going to give you a lesson in reflections.
Oh, that sounds good.
Right,
All right.
so we've got, like, paper that you would have.
Yeah.
That you put in your photocopier.
Yeah.
Imagine there's a bird, a wading bird, stood in that lock.
Yeah.
So a bit of blue, and this is representing right down the middle.
Representing the sea.
And then get a bit of ink, and then do a kind of loose wading bird.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got to do it pretty quick, because especially on a day like this, because it's quite hot. Then we're going to fold it over quick.
Quick, go, go, go!
And then, hopefully, we get a reflection reflected in the water.
Oh, I like it.
It is, isn't it?
That's really lovely.
That's fun. If this was a first date, would you be impressed?
Listen, yeah, I would.
Do you want to go?
Yeah, I'll have a go. This is a good first date. For anyone out there on a first date, they should do this. Yeah.
Just do blue down the middle. Use that one.
Okay,
It's a thinner brush.
thank you.
Just go for it.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. Don't hesitate. Just go. Use the side of the brush as well.
I don't know what this bird is,
Well,
but
do
it's
it
got,
quick
I think
so it
it's
doesn't
got
dry.
problems.
Fold it over. Go on. Unfold. See, it's worked. I think that's good.
It's not bad.
It's all right.
It's all
It is a
right.
reflection, look. How was this
love
date
that.
gone then? All right.
Do you know what, Jim? I might go out with you again.
First date, second date, third date's going to go on and on and on. By the 1 millionth date, I'll have you painting like Rembrandt.
No, it would take more than that, Jim.
Now, I'm going to put a bit of land on it, a bit of green. It's quite nice to just do this, sit and look at it. You can look at it for hours. It's that kind of simple pleasure of life, watching water and colour move together. Maybe it's just me, but I can watch a washing machine going around for quite a long time. So it's got that kind of feeling of an offshore island where puffins might want to live. I'll let that dry and do the puffin over the top. This eye should be right in the middle there. And it's got that triangle around it there. I think the puffin's probably one of the easiest to draw because it's so recognisable. If you were a novice artist, have a crack at a puffin because you really can't really go wrong. Get the shape right. It's just a ball of a head with a triangle of a beak and an oval and a couple of feet.
Jim, are we going to go and see a friend and do a landscape?
Yeah, we are. And you're going to actually be doing it as well.
OK, that'd be fun.
Now, I wonder if you can guess what sort of medium I'm going to be using.
Acrylic?
Correct. And do you know why?
Because acrylic dries quicker.
No, because I've got it in the back of the car.
You cheeky monkey.
Yeah, I am. There's quite a lot of sand martins around here,
Oh, yes, there.
and this is the ideal spot for them to roost in. And then if you look to the left, relaxing, as if in a Guess Jeans commercial, our old friend, the award-winning actor, Stephen Bangett.
Is he asleep?
He's relaxing.
He presents Portrait Artist of the Year. He is going to be a good artist.
I think he's going to be magnificent. He can show his skills off. Finally.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Stephen.
I was just casually reclining on this rock.
That was very casual. You had a little bit of trouble getting up then,
Yeah.
but...
How's it going?
Really good.
What are you going to do to me?
Well, we thought we'd do a bit of painting out here, and you're the fella to do it.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think I've held a brush since kindergarten.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, we're going to be good together.
There's a lot of sand martins around here. Have you seen them?
I have, yeah. I'm
Aren't
wondering
they
if...
lovely and cute?
I don't find birds very cute.
Don't you?
No, I think they freak me out a bit. There's their little prehistoric eyes and their prehistoric brains.
So you don't like birds and you can't paint?
No, exactly.
Right, you're in the right show then.
We're going to have a good time, though.
Are we?
Come on.
OK.
You'll enjoy yourself.
All right, OK, I'll trust you.
Before you know it. I'm of the opinion that everyone can paint, everyone can cook, everyone can do everything. For those of us who think that they can't paint, I'm going to try and persuade them that by the end of this, they are painters. Right, here we are.
Da, 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 da.
Wow, look at that rock.
What we're going to do is paint these three monoliths here, which are made from Irish chalk or white limestone. So, have a look at this scene, and you can see it's split into three. So you've got sky,
Yeah.
background, and foreground. So, first thing you're going to do is split the canvas into three.
Here we go. Out there. Yeah.
If you look, it sort of goes like that then, doesn't it?
Oh, wow. Teacher's pet.
Oh, he's
So
just
then-
doing it for you.
Thanks, Jim.
You've got the shape, haven't you?
Yeah, it's quite a lot of gear, isn't there, with painting?
Yeah.
Constantly picking stuff up and putting it down again.
Turn it upside down,
Right.
and then it's sort of like that, isn't it?
Ah, there's just too much stuff.
Shall I just carry on with that, yeah?
No, that's all right like that.
So, Stephen, when was the last time you painted?
Probably in 1974.
Wow. I was born in that year.
Once you were born, I thought, that's it, I'm going to hang up my brush.
Do people presume that you can paint?
Yeah. That's why I was here. You got me here under false pretenses.
How do you deflect that then?
I just say I can't paint.
Do you ever
what you
do
do.
any decorating in your house?
I
Or do you get a decorator in?
get a decorator in.
Of course you do. You're posh, aren't you?
I'm just a posh southern git.
Oh, look, I like that bit of do-do-do that I did.
We'll have to keep
Bit of what?
diddly-do in.
Stephen, can you do a diddly-do?
I can't do diddly-doos. I'm not licensed.
What we need to do now is we're going to be ready to start painting these monoliths. You know, they've all got names, these rocks. Probably from Irish mythology, you know, like... I think one of them's called Sheila, Sheila's head.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, and one's a...
Eamon's elbow.
that sort of thing. They're like 3 characters. So what we're going to do is paint them. See, it's already starting to look a lot more exciting. And I love that pink. Do you know what I'd call it? A sort of Las Vegas 1960s chiffon pink.
That's exactly what I was going for.
I think that's looking good. Now we're going to go over and get some Irish chalk and grind it up. We're actually going to use the limestone in the painting.
Oh, OK.
There's bits that have fallen off,
Oh, yes.
and that's what we want, bits like that.
Bits like this.
Yeah. It's not like grinding up peanuts, is it?
It's quite hard work, isn't it?
Isn't it lovely here? You keep grinding, I'll just look at the view. So what we're going to do is
Yeah.
we're going to mix this
Yeah.
with some white paint into a kind of thick paste, about something like butter. Kind of apply it, you know, like you're putting icing on a cake.
OK.
And then you could actually use your hands.
It's very relaxing, isn't it? The waves crashing on the beach,
Yeah.
the quiet sound of Jim grinding in the distance.
Get that chalk stuck on there. I like painting using bits of the landscape,
Yeah.
because if you take it home, it's like a memory of your holiday.
Yeah.
You've got part of it in there.
A part of Northern Ireland, didn't they? Yeah, lovely. Stephen,
Yeah.
you're an award-winning actor. What have you won awards for?
I've been in shows that have won awards. I won an award when I was 12 for doing an animated film.
Did
Oh,
ya?
that's
We won a
brilliant.
show called Screen Test.
With Michael Aspel.
Michael Rodd.
Michael Rodd.
Oh,
Is
what
that it?
year?
That's it, Michael Rodd.
Michael
yeah.
Rodd. And we did a film called Dougie, which was 3 minutes and 14 seconds long, and it took us a year. And it was about the eye of the word Dougie, and it went off and it had
Do
adventures.
you know what? I think I remember
was
it.
it?
Because I used to watch Screen Test, and I think I remember that. What was the prize?
We got a trophy. It was me and Alistair. We 2 of us made the film, but we drew lots, and he got to go on telly to collect it.
You didn't?
So I never got to go. So the whole of my career has been trying to get as much TV exposure as possible to make
You
up
do.
for that heartache.
Did Alistair get to keep the trophy?
I think the school kept the trophy.
The school?
I know, it's the injustices that keep piling up, don't they?
I think we've got some masterpieces, Stephen. What do you reckon?
We've got some pieces.
Finished! Stephen, are you happy with your final piece?
It's the process of painting has been phenomenal. I really can see how absorbing it is and why people get into it.
Because you haven't done it for so long.
Yeah.
I just loved it. And I can also see now when we're doing portrait artists, I always feel worried for them, but I can see how just get lost in it.
Now you can empathise with them in their turmoil.
I'm a painter. I paint, I dabble.
I think we should all be very pleased with ourselves.
I've really enjoyed this day.
Me too.
Well done!
Now,
I painted!
let's go off and have some form of iced lolly.
Everyone in the sea.
That's a nice red. It's quite bright gouache. I always find it one of the brighter of the paints. I wanted to use gouache because they are quite a cartoony bird. Don't let them hear that. Gouache dries really flat, which is why it's liked by illustrators. So if you see Batman or Spider-Man, they'll be done in gouache. Puffins are the clowns of the sea, and they've got that clownish makeup on. That's what I like about them. That's why I'm going to do it in that cartoonish, clown-like way. The beak on a puffin changes in the winter and turns into a kind of muddy grey. But in the summer, or in breeding season, you get this bright, flashy beak. Same as a lot of birds, it's like, check out my hat. In this case, check out my beak. The more orange they are means the better food they've got. It's a survival of the fittest. Brightest beaks attract the other brighter beaks. When I started birding, when I was very, very young, I remember all I had was natural history books, and I'd just look at them on my bed all day, all night. And then if it wasn't that, I'd be looking at birds. So
Sounds like a good time when you were a kid.
it was, and I'd quite often be out on my own.
Good for you.
This is a nice garden.
It's lovely. Jim, you haven't seen any puffins yet.
Quit your huffing and puffing. We'll see him in due course. But in the meantime, we're going to meet EJ, who's a glass artist, and we're going to make a glass puffin.
Brilliant.
I know.
I like meeting local artists. It's a change, you know, from doing stuff with you all the time, Jim.
If you like. This is your studio.
It is indeed.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's super. I don't know whether either of you have cut glass before.
No.
Maybe broken it.
Oh,
All right. So today we're using stained glass. You will take the blade, and it's not going to cut the glass, it's just going to score the glass. I'm going to use these pliers, so here we go.
Do it.
And that's
so nice.
a minimal amount of pressure.
That looked very satisfying,
It
like
really-
when you're snapping a piece of peanut brittle.
Ooh. Tasty.
But we won't eat this. Right, I'm going for it. Ready?
Yay!
Hey!
Hey, well done. I'll just show you the grinder.
We love a bit of grinding.
Absolutely. Grinding the glass just to give it a smooth, level edge.
So you just literally go around it.
Yep, gently in.
Oh, my word. Look, you know, I've not done this before. I'm having a go.
Keep going.
Gonna get my nails in there.
It's really good. Super, well done.
Thank you very much. That was fun.
Okay. These are your puffin shapes. I'll give you a little Krypton factor puzzle.
Another puzzle, Jim.
Yeah.
Piece them all together.
Place the pieces of puffin.
Yeah, that's the game.
Okay.
Go for it.
Can sit it that way round.
You flummoxed Jim.
It's- right,
That's
so...
looking more like it, isn't
so
it?
it goes like that. Yeah,
Yep.
and then like that.
That is looking good.
There.
Super.
Puffin.
This is copper foil, so that is going to go around the edge.
I can see that you're going to be better at this because I've got sausage fingers.
Yeah, you have. You said it.
Do cut yourself on the glass much?
I have regularly come in from the studio with fingers dripping with blood.
No.
Really?
But it's just not a thing anymore.
You just rub it on.
Yeah, you'll see the texture change from it just being lightly stuck to being well stuck. And it's extremely hot in here. We're going to make it hotter by using soldering irons. What you're going to do with this piece is join it to this solder here. And just, yep, that's it. And then just move that solder along.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's it. Perfect.
There.
Oh, sweet.
So would the eyes be about
Yeah, I'd say roughly there.
right there? Can you do a puffin noise?
It's a bit like, it is like Kenneth Williams, like, oh, matron.
It's got a beauty spot.
That's
Yep,
what I said,
that'll come
yeah.
off. There we go.
there we go.
That's it popped off. No more beauty spot. They're beautiful enough.
I was just going to say that. I've learnt a lot, and look, my new brooch.
I think only you could wear that.
I really enjoyed that. I thought it was
did.
really good fun, and now I'm a master solderer.
Oh, yes.
Or at least I think I am.
Wow. Look at the mist. It's beautiful.
Over there is Fairhead, where we started yesterday.
Yeah.
And actually, that's Rathlin Island, where we're going to go and hopefully see the puffins. And that's the boat we're going in. Let's go and get on
Let's
it.
go and do it.
Look, I've done some paintings of
lovely.
the birds that we hopefully will see on Rathlin Island. We've got this lot here.
Oh, okay. Great black-back gull, razorbill,
Yeah,
cormorant.
correct.
Oh, they're beautiful, Jim.
Puffins, right?
You see the fish that it eats?
Yeah, sand eels.
I know how many they can fit in their mouth.
You know how many? 10,
No,
20,
no,
30.
83.
How can you get 83 in
I
a
think I
bill?
can get that in my mouth.
Well, I believe you. Look here, look. Look at all these razor bills. Wow. It's smothered in razor bills and gillymots.
Oh my word, I've never seen anything like it. Look at the top.
It's a city, isn't it? They're all orcs. It's all like they're all cousins. Puffin! See the puffin? It's there. There's one.
Oh, they're beautiful, Jim.
There's one there.
But this is brilliant, Jim. But I can see them now up there. And they're lovely. Jim, I've seen some puffins and I'm well happy. I've ever seen this many birds.
It's a swarm, isn't it? But where are these? Oh, I think I just got...
Oh!
Ah!
Oh, he got pooped on! Oh, Jimbo!
Is there a lot?
There's some on your face. Oh, dear.
Where is it?
I don't...
There? You can't even say it.
Oh, no.
He's gone...
I can't even look at you now.
You've turned your back on me because I got pooped on by a razor bill.
Don't talk to me.
This is the kind of clown area of the puffin in at the eye. And in fact, a group of them flying is called a circus. A puffin has different coloured eyes like a human. Some of them have got blue eyes. This one's got brown eyes. Right, so white. So I'm going for that white clowny face, which has got quite a bit of shadow down the bottom end. Look, that's where we were, out there on the boat.
That was good.
Did you like that?
Yes, I did.
Now, we're going to meet Liam, who's the RSPB warden here on the island, and he knows everything there is to know because he's lived here his entire life.
Brilliant.
So let's go and meet him. Hello, Liam.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
What a fantastic place this is.
It's a pretty amazing view, isn't it?
Beautiful.
As you can see, we're a third of the way down these 300-foot cliffs. And it's such an amazing viewing facility here. You're looking straight into the birds' nests and seeing the chicks when you can.
Do they all get on when they're all down there?
Yeah, because they all got their own kind of different niches on the cliffs. There were 150,000 guillemots, all crowded into those big ledges on the top of the stack.
So they've got the penthouse.
Yeah. And up to 23,000 razorbills, and that's one of the largest razorbill colonies in Europe. We have puffins all over the grass down at the bottom here.
I love puffins. Look at their orange feet. I cannot believe it. I've never seen anything like it.
And they're so comical with their large webbed feet. They've got these claws on the end, and they use these to dig out the burrows where they lay their eggs, but sometimes they get tangled in the grass and they fall over.
How many puffins are there on the island?
Oh, there'll probably be well in excess of 1,000.
Really?
So they are in the minority. Puffin numbers we're definitely keeping an eye on because of all the bird species here, they're the ones that seem to be just dwindling a little bit.
Does a puffin have many predators?
Got the big gulls, the peregrines, the ravens. But because of its nesting habits, nesting underground, its egg is usually quite safe. A lot of the time, one of the parents will be in the burrow, and then they pop out and then they fly out to sea to catch more fish.
Yeah. Because they can put quite a lot in their mouth, can't they?
Amazing numbers, they can drape them across their bill.
you ever been on there?
Out of season, yes. So you come out here in September, October, and it's completely empty.
Where do they go?
Out onto the ocean. They're basically ocean birds, live out there
Yeah.
all year, except come in to lay their eggs, hatch the chicks, and then back out again.
Yeah. This is a great day for me because I've never seen a puffin before. And in fact, quite a few of the birds out there, so I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much, Liam.
Thank you for visiting the Seabird Centre.
Absolutely
Thank you
magnificent.
so much. Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.
Now I'm going to get on with launching into the black. There is some light and shade on it. Like I can see there's quite a bit of light at the front there. So what I need to do is try and blend it in whilst it's still workable. I think I might just put a couple of sea thrift in there. I want a sponge. Sponge. That'll do. That is your puffin. It is one of those loose paintings that you do really quickly and you go wham, bam, there you are. I really enjoyed that. Sometimes when you're having fun, that is the best time to get something that you really enjoy out. Hats off to you, Mr. Puffin. It's the classic puffin stance which orcs do. They stand up and look a bit like, check it out, see what's going on. So I thought I'd give it that characteristic. I'm here, and almost like someone posing for like an 18th century portrait. There I am.
Wow.
There it is.
It's beautiful. The beautiful puffin. Well, I just think he's gorgeous. And I love all this as well, the background.
But I thought it looks like that early morning haze, and then the brutal kind of painting style of the puffin. I remember when I was about 12, I used to do a lot of paintings like this. I've gone back to an older style of painting, and it's nostalgic, and I'm really happy with it.
Now we see he's in my top 5 now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's gone in.
You love the puffin.
I do love the puffin because he's got so much character.
What's his name? Puffin Billy?
He's called Paul.
Paul. Right, that'll do.
OK, let's go. Bye, Paul.